Hello everybody, welcome to the Wonky angle where I talk about electronic music, both new and old. And it is after midnight and I am not formulating thoughts very well right now, but I just got back from seeing Kraftwerk live, and it was great. Surprise. You know, the funny thing is that I was actually kind of hesitant to go to this concert when I saw it at first, for many different reasons. Ralph Hutter is the only remaining living original member of the band. I also have seen the Minimum Maximum film, and I knew every visual that they have in their live shows. I also wasn't especially crazy about 3D the catalog when that came out. And on top of that, the concert was at Aragon Ballroom. That was the venue where I saw Pretty Lights, and that was the venue where the acoustics were so terrible that I couldn't hear the music. But then, eventually, my dad brought the concert up to me when he caught wind of it, and he's like, "You can't not do this. It's freaking Kraftwerk." And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. And I'm glad I did. I'm very glad I did. It was a great freaking concert. It was, of course, in 3D. This is a pair of 3D glasses that came with the thing. There it is. Oops. Yeah, 3D glasses that aren't on, but whatever. Another interesting thing that I have to note is that I think this was probably the most, diverse crowd of any concert I've ever been to. For instance, when I went to the Jean-Michel Jarre concert, everyone there was older than me. When I went to the Deadmau5 concert, everyone there was my age, and there was, nobody that was, older. But this concert, there was people from all ages. There were old people, there were young people, there were people my age, there were black people, there were Asian people, there were people of every race and every demographic. Kraftwerk's appeal is just that universal, which I think is really cool. But yeah, the set list was predictable. I did know every single song. I did already know every visual, but save for a few. There were the one surprise was they brought on Airwaves as a deep cut, which I have not seen. I know I had 3D the catalog it was on there, and it sounded like that version, but they had this whole long outro attached to it that I don't think I had heard before. And there was a whole intro attached to Music Non-Stop that I hadn't heard before, that it wasn't techno-pop. It sounded like just something different. But in terms of surprises, they were few and far between, and I didn't care. Whether or not you think there will be a surprise here or not, it's still worth it in the end. There were some tracks on here that while they were playing, I was even starting to tear up a little bit out of sheer unbridled nostalgia. Tracks like Tour de France Étape 2, or just regular Tour de France. They played the mixed version of Computer Love, not the original 1980 version, the mixed version that's my favorite version. Which, oh hell yes, they played Space Lab, they played the Robots, they played all the usual suspects. I did miss the first 2 minutes of Numbers. That was what they started with. But why discuss more of the set list when I can just show you some of the footage that I got? Oh yeah, and one more thing. Hang on a sec. Oh. There's one other thing that I got. A t-shirt. It's there. Check that out. It's got the Expo 2000 thing on it. That's neat. So that's something you can look forward to seeing in maybe some future reviews. But yeah, not much else to say. The Kraftwerk concert was excellent. Regularly scheduled reviews coming soon. And yeah, that's all for today. See you next time.